Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes. Brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, New York. 631-756-1125 is the telephone number for the best prices in town. OmniTrueValue.com is the website. And wholesale holiday lighting by Giannini, your complete holiday lighting specialist, meeting all your decorating needs. Whether you want to decorate for the upcoming holidays like Halloween or Christmas, or maybe you want to decorate your neighbor's home. As a business, give them a call, 631-957-5106. They're at 162 Ocean Avenue in Lindenhurst, New York, and the website is liholidaylighting.com. So all attention is focused on the remaining circulation of Hurricane Ida, which is now moving through Tennessee and heading to the northeast. And we're seeing high clouds, kind of had in and out sun today, but high clouds are starting to gain a little bit of momentum, and they will continue to increase as we go through the afternoon. And then we're going to get into some rain on Wednesday. I think the heaviest rain will probably come during the afternoon on Wednesday, first in Pennsylvania, and then by late afternoon or evening, moving into New Jersey, New York City, Long Island, the Hudson Valley, and southern New England. And that heavy rain should fall into the early morning hours on Thursday. And then it starts to end from west to east, and weather conditions will improve after that. But it's going to be a little bit on the rough side, certainly, with the rain that is being forecast here. And you can see how intact that circulation is, even though it's no longer considered truly a tropical system. It just still has that signature to it, that's that circulation, that swirl. And if you look up in the upper left, you see those clouds that are rolling in through Iowa and Illinois. That is an upper trough that is swinging eastward. It's going to pick this up, move it along to the northeast, and give it a little bit more energy in terms of rainfall. We're going to see the rainfall area, which this morning is at least as of noontime on the radar. I'm going to give this a quick refresh here. And you'll notice here on the radar's got that counterclockwise swirl to it. Bands, feeder bands that run down in through Georgia and over into the Florida Panhandle. Some very heavy rains with that as it swings over to the east. The leading edge is running into some drier air aloft, as some of that is evaporating before it reaches the ground. But the main area is now coming into West Virginia and Western Virginia. So we do have some time to buy. I don't think the lead stuff that you see here is going to be any problem for this afternoon. Now, they're still doing hurricane tracking models on this, and they're all pretty tight, taking it across northern Virginia, eastern Maryland, Delaware, into southern New Jersey, and passing just to the south of Long Island and east of New Jersey. And the track of the surface low is important because the heaviest rain is going to set up along and just north of that storm track. And the rainfall amounts could be substantial. The weather prediction folks showing an area of 6-inch plus rains in parts of south central, southwestern PA, down into western Maryland and northern Virginia. But every bit of 3 to 5 inches extends eastward from there. And I think we're going to at least put down that amount of rain. And I would not be surprised if we see some locally higher amounts come out of this. So we've got flash flood watches up for a very large portion of the track of the storm. You can see it here, the flash flood watches from Tennessee, western North Carolina, northern Georgia, northern Alabama, all the way northeastward up into the central Appalachians, and then swinging eastward, covering much of Pennsylvania except the northwestern quarter of the state, all of New Jersey, all of Delaware and Maryland, the lower and middle Hudson Valley, Connecticut, Rhode Island, and Long Island, all in a flash flood watch out of this. So moving along to the latest GFS model. The models are all about the same, some a little bit north, some a little bit south. Again, we'll watch the track of that surface low because that's going to be important here in terms of that axis of heavy rain. By this evening, the low is in eastern Tennessee, then jumps up into southern West Virginia. Now, this is tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., and there's an arc of rain that runs out ahead. The yellows and browns there, those are heavy rains across Pennsylvania. The low into northern Virginia. Now, on this particular run of the GFS, and we also saw this on the NAM, the low is a little bit further to the north. So you can see the axis of the heavy rain covering northern New Jersey, northeastern Pennsylvania. This is by tomorrow evening, and into the Hudson Valley and over into western Massachusetts. Rain gets a little more showery as you move to the south through 8 p.m. tomorrow evening, and then a burst of heavy rain tomorrow night. It all shifts into New England. The model runs are a little bit faster, so weather conditions improve as we go through the day on Thursday. It should be all done by daybreak, plus or minus an hour or so of daybreak, and we're going to get into a nice, really lovely northerly flow of air from that high you see up over Lake Superior. It's going to bring down very dry air. It's actually going to take that dry air all the way down in the southeastern states, and it's going to be on the cool side. Temperatures on Thursday will probably be really not much above the low 70s in most places, and we'll be down in the 50s to around 60 Thursday night. Friday looks bright and sunny with a nice northeast wind or a northerly wind, and temperatures that are going to be generally in the 70s. And I think we're going to hold on to that dry air for the first day of the Labor Day holiday weekend. Saturday looks generally mostly sunny with temperatures in the 70s to around 80 degrees. And then we're going to start to nudge the temperatures up just a little bit. There's another weather front that's approaching here. You can see these showers along about the Great Lakes. We might have to contend with those on Sunday before weather conditions improve after that for Monday. Weather in 5 is brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, New York, 631-756-1125 for the best prices in town, OmniTrueValue.com. And Wholesale Holiday Lighting by Giannini, your complete holiday lighting specialist, meeting all your decorating needs at 162 Ocean Avenue in Lindenhurst, New York, 631-957-5106, and the website there, liholidaylighting.com. So as we watch events unfold, you can watch them again tonight on the Joe and Joe Weather Show, and that's at 7:30 Eastern Time, so be sure to tune in.